folks, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be fitting the Nakatanenga, I think I've said that right, front recovery points. So these are two recovery points that are fixed onto the factory bumper with little modification. We're going to be fitting them onto the 2015 110. So it requires the removal of the front casing, of which I believe there are 2 self-tappers either side and then 4 self-tappers along the top. The recovery points will then mount, I don't know if you can see that, directly onto the bumper mounting bolts, which affix the bumper to the chassis rails. There are an additional 2 holes at the front of the recovery points, which we'll need to drill through the bumper to affix. But before we start, I'll show you a visual view of what they will look like. So the reason I've gone for these ones is their subtle factory look. On this model I want to keep it looking just as neat and tidy and subtle as possible. So you can see the 2 mounting bolts here for the bumper. We'll remove those, and you can see how you wouldn't be able to get in your spanner to do those up or remove them, so this needs removing. But you can see they're gloss black, quite a subtle look. Alright, just before we start, a bit of a closer look on this 2015 model with aircon at least. 4 self-tappers at the top, screw either side. And both of these bolts go through to a retaining plate, so probably better remove those at the same time. First one was a bit trickier than I expected. Holding the plate, then screwing the screws into it, the retaining plate. We got there in the end. I had to remove the washers just to provide enough screw for the plate to bite onto. It is proud of the plate, so I'm not too concerned about losing too much thread on it. I think it's secure enough. Yeah, there we go. That's looking good. Right, bit of an update. Remove the 2 screws, retaining bolts for the bumper. Now the retaining plate, the nut plate, whatever you want to call it, I'm sure it's got a proper name, that shroud keeps it in place. So that must have damaged or been compromised in some way on the offside and fell through. So I'm not too concerned about it on the other side, it's just there to hold it in place. So you don't have to be fiddly with it like I was on the other side. Right, there we go. Got the main bolts sorted. I think they're looking good. I like them a lot. Nice subtle look. Nothing in your face. Right, little update. I actually had time to do one. Might have time to do the other one anyway. 10mm hole through the bumper. Nice recessed countersunk 10mm bolt. Alright folks, going to wrap this one up now. Managed to get one side done, the near side done. You can see how flush they are. I must say I'm impressed with them, I'm pleased with them. They look and feel good, solid, and they're subtle, they're not in your face. I'll finish this video off when I do the other one. So for me, I don't know when that'll be. For you, it'll be in 5 seconds. Alright, they're all installed. Cinch down. And got some bow shackles here. These are flat dog ones, I think. So the pin is 22mm, apparently or supposedly. And the annulus of that entry, so the hole in the hit in the recovery point, is also 22mm. So I've obviously got my numbers wrong. A lot of play in that, which is fine. There we go.